Welcome back, everyone, for the leg series, side lying series on Pilates mat. So to do this work, you will lay along the back edge of your mat, and you will make sure your sacrum and your shoulder are lined up at that back edge. Some of you may want to bring in a pillow for your head, and you can use a firm pillow or a towel like we do at the studio. And let yourself rest here. You can use a couple towels, or you could use a yoga blanket. You could bend your arm and put your head on your hand. Okay, so your sacrum and your shoulders are as lined up as you can get them. Now, some of us have a curvature to our spine, so it won't be perfectly straight. We just get to where we can. And then your legs are not straight down the mat, and they're not out at a 90-degree angle. They're right in between. They're at a 45-degree angle. And then we find a little bit of side lift of our side body off the mat so that we're staying active in the side body. And then we float the top foot up and down, inhaling and exhaling. Fluid breath. Side leg work. I know some of you love this work, so I wanted you to have it while we're sheltering at home, so you can do it several days a week if you like. Last one, come back down, float your ankle at the same height as your hip and kick it forward, flexing the foot, and then point and reach back. So we kick forward and we float back. Some people may not be able to kick as far forward and keep the hips aligned. Remember, we don't want to have big curvature in the back come to try to get the foot high. We stay long in the spine and we kick and we pull back. It's an inhale and an exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Then reach your foot long, the top leg long, and make small circles. Sorry, you can't see my foot. Circle, circle. I'm pointing my toe gently. And then I'm going to flex my foot gently and circle the other way. Fluid breath. Good. And then bring your foot back in over the other foot and rest for a moment. Bend your knees so that your heels line up with your sit bones. And if you have a hand weight or a can of beans, you can pick that up. And we're going to open our clamshell of our legs at the same time opening the arm up and lower. And we inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Fluid breath. See if you can invite the breath into the 3 dimensions of the torso. Let's do one more. And then let's lift the feet up off the floor. And again, open and close, open and close. The hand weight isn't necessary. You can just have your fingertips on the floor. But if you want a little added challenge, you can bring the hand weight in or a can of beans in. And last one. And then we lower the ankles and lower the hand weight. Now, let's lengthen the legs out again. And let's reach the top leg long and the arm overhead. And we'll bend the knee in and bend the elbow in and stretch back out. We bend in and stretch out. In and out, in and out, and in and out. And then let's come in. Let's lower the leg and lower the arm. The hand weight is done. Put your fingertips on the floor. And then we'll point the top toe at the inseam of the bottom leg. Lift, point, flex, and lower. So we draw, lift, flex, and lower. Draw, lift, flex, and lower. Let's do 2 more. Draw, lift, flex, and lower. Draw, lift, flex, and lower. Now go the other way. We lift, we bend, we draw out. We lift, bend, and draw. Lift, bend, and draw. Lift, bend, and draw. Last one. Lift, bend, and draw. Okay, now we're going to try our popcorns, which we all love. We're going to bounce the toe 4 times, just gently in front of the bottom foot. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we pop. Oh, 1, 2, now the toes behind the bottom foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, pop. And 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, pop. 1, 2, pop. 1, pop. 1, pop. 1, pop. 1, pop. Woo! Last thing we're going to do is just take the biggest circle we're comfortable taking. 1, 2, and 3. And if you'd like, you can take those circles backwards. 1, 2, and 3. Actually, that's not true. We have one more to do. I want us to do sideline bicycles. So we're going to float the leg up, and we're going to kick forward. Bend the heel back to the sit bone, take the knee long down the mat, and then open the leg. Gently kick forward, bend, knee reaches down, and you open the leg. So it's a backwards bicycle to begin with in Pilates. That's just how Joseph Pilates designed it, fluid breath. And let's do one more, and then we'll go backwards. So we can lengthen the leg down, kick the heel towards the sit bone, and draw the knee up. We reach out, flex, draw the foot down, and we continue this sideline bicycle. So if you didn't get your bicycles today in on the block or the ball, then here you go. You still got to ride your bike. Okay, let's come back to leg over leg. And let's just stretch out for a moment, and then let's switch sides. Okay, so again, remember that if you want your pillow, you set yourself up, head on the pillow. You set your sacrum up along the back edge of the mat and your shoulders. And then you bring your legs between straight at 180 and 90 at 45. And, well, I guess that wouldn't be, it would be 0 and 90, which would be 45. And then float your leg up, and we'll float and lower. You can keep your head on the pillow, or if it's comfortable, bring your head into your hand. Don't do this if it's not comfortable. It's fine to be laying head on the pillow. So we float and lower, and we float and lower. And then we float up, ankle even with the hip, and we keep the side body lifting off the mat. We keep long in the spine, and we kick forward, flex, and pull back. And we kick forward, flex, and pull back. Fluid breath. Don't come way behind the body, just try to come in length with the spine. Fluid breath, inhaling and exhaling. And one more, inhale and exhale. Good, now small circles pointing your foot, draw little circles. Circle, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I forgot to bring my hand weight with me. So I'll bring it down. And lying here, if you'd like to, you can reach your arm out. We bend the heels in line with the sit bones, and we open our clamshell. And we close. And we open. And we close. We inhale. And we exhale. And we inhale. And we exhale. We lift the heels, and we open and close and open and close. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. And let's lower the heels and straighten the legs out. Bring the top leg back and the arm up, and bring elbow towards knee. And stretch. And come in. This is not classical Pilates mat. This is an addition. Fluid breath. And we draw in and reach out. And draw in and reach out. Okay. Then you can bring the leg down. The hand weight can go away. And we can point the toe at the inseam of the leg. Draw, lift, flex, and lower. We draw, lift, flex, and lower. draw, lift, flex, and lower. Last one. Draw, lift, flex, and lower. Now up. We bend in and we draw. We flex up, bend and draw. Flex, bend and draw. Continue breathing deeply into the body. Last one. Good. And we pause. Now make sure that you feel like you're active in your core and you bring the toe just in front of the other foot. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, 3, pop. 1, 2, pop. 1, 2, pop. 1, pop. 1, pop. 1, pop. 1, pop. And release back down. Take a deep breath into the whole of your torso. And let's see, let's draw our big circles. Is that right? Yeah. We'll draw our big circles, fluid breath. And these can be smaller circles. You just want to keep them fluid. And then let's go the other way. Just as comfortable as you are. Don't take it too far in your range of motion, especially those of you who've had hip surgeries. Be easy on the hips. Okay? And now, let's do our final bicycle. We float the foot up, kick forward, bend the heel towards the sit bone, take the knee long, take the leg long, and kick. Bend, lengthen knee, and open. Kick, bend. Can you stay strong in the core and let this movement come in the hip and leg? Very hard if we have tight hip flexors in the front. So, and I do feel my tight hip flexors as I take this knee long. And then we unfurl. One more here. And then we come back. Heel to sit bone, knee forward, leg straightens, and flex. We draw back, heel to sit bone. And it's just like we're doing a one-legged bike ride. Fluid breath. And last one. Good. And then let's lay for a moment with our heads on our foreheads on the flats of our hands. And you may be able to lift your heels off the floor just an inch. And then click your heels together gently, remembering the ladybug that you don't want to squish. And you click your heels together. So my heels just come together like this on the floor. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then push down onto the mat. Roll back into a child's pose or take a few cats and cows. Lengthen out. Take a few deep breaths. Or come up and take a cat and a cow. You may want to come to side child's pose to stretch out the hip, stretch out the side body. You may want to come to the other side. Good. So, I hope you enjoy the leg series and feel strong in your hips.